kingdom of God is like a soccer game. Not because soccer is sacred in any form or fashion, but because God's grace sneaks into us in ways, in ordinary, simple ways when we least expect it. And so as I was thinking about this reading, I've been pondering again, like I said, the World Cup, and I learned 6 things, probably more, but 6 things that I'm going to name that I learned from the World Cup and the kingdom of God. And one of the things that I noticed about and really, really appreciated was before the game ever even happened, I appreciated what happens right before kickoff. These athletes come walking out on the field holding the hand of a young athlete. And so think about that for a moment. Here you have the most elite athletes in the whole world, and you got millions of people watching from all over the world, and the entire pride of a nation is resting on their shoulders, and they come out walking hand in hand with a child. They don't come out like big shots, you know. They don't break through some kind of paper canvas thing, you know, and come out screaming with spears and fireworks and fog and all that kind of stuff. They simply just come out walking hand in hand with his child. And I love that marvelous, disruptive kind of image. Because Jesus says, if you want to be great, you got to make room for everybody, including children. And I just recall that story, you know, where the children are trying to come to Jesus and the adults are standing away, telling them to get back, go to children's chapel, get away from him. And Jesus says, stop all that. Just stop it. Get out of the way. In fact, I'm going to fire your little committee. Let them come to me. You see, I think that those children walking in with the athletes preach a sermon when they do that. And I think the sermon that they're trying to preach to us before anybody kicks a ball is that nobody enters the kingdom of God by themselves. And I say this all the time, it is impossible to be a Christian by yourself. It is impossible to be a Christian in isolation. It requires somebody else to interact with in order to be a Christian. Every law, every teaching of Jesus requires us to be engaging with somebody else to bring in the kingdom of God.